What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're checking out Spring Day by BTS. Now, I have heard a lot of things about this song, so today is going to be a very different reaction. It's going to be a lot more laid back because we're not reacting to Killin' It Girl today. This is Spring Day's time, and apparently this song has a lot of lore. So we have this explanation video, which apparently is very important for this reaction, but I really do have not many ideas as to what this song is about, but I have been told that this is one of BTS's most sad songs, so buckle up, we are ready for some Spring Day action. If you guys want to see more BTS reactions, head over to the Patreon. That is where you'll see a lot of those. Otherwise, let's just jump straight into this, man. Here we go. Oh, I'm ready. Spring Day. Is this what spring's like in Korea? Snowing? What? Oh no, don't do this to me.
말하니까도 보고 싶다. 너의 사진을 보고 있어도 보고 싶다. 너무 약속한 시간 나는 우리 꿈이다. 이제 얼굴 한번 보는 것조차 힘들어진 우리가 저기 온통 겨울뿐이야. 8월에도 겨울이 와. 마음은 시간에 달려가네. 홀로 남은 설국 열차. 네 손잡고 지구 반대편까지 가. 겨울을 끝내봐. 그리움들이 얼마나 눈치를 내려야 그 봄날이 올까. 거울을 떠드는 작은 먼지처럼 작은 먼지처럼.
I'm not gonna lie, RM was ready for that cake. Look at his face, wow. This shot looks like a lot of fun, but wow, these lyrics already. RM to start the song, that's a very good decision. I get emotional listening to RM rap and sing. The one featured Halsey, I forgot the name, but it's so sad, man. Okay, I'm trying to remember, we're gonna do the lyrics reaction after this. Shin. Oh. Wow. Bro, Suga's rapping as well. Wow, these lyrics are so insane. Talking about I miss you, and now we've got a bunch of clothes in a pile. I don't know whose clothes this is, but this is very symbolic. I can't wait to get into the explanation because I need to know what this is all about, man. Wow. Come on now. Oh, the chorus. the vocals.
어떤 계절도 영원할 순 없을 것이 비나봐요. 이 겨울도 끝이 나요. 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다. 조금만 기다리면 며칠 밤만 더 세우면 만나러 갈게 만나러 갈게 데리러 갈게 데리러 갈게.
Oh my god, that best part of the song right there.
다시 봄날이 올 때까지 꽃 피울 때까지 그곳에 좀 더 머물러줘 머물러줘.
Oh. Hold on. Whoa. There is a lot to talk about in this music video. I mean, at the end there, literally all of them were crying, and then there was a pile of clothes. It was just so dark, but also so light at the same time. Like, it's just such a hard feeling to explain. I don't know if there's an official storyline to this song, like BTS have literally come out and told you guys what this song is about, but that's why we've got this. Theory #1, this MV is a tribute to the Sewol ferry tragedy. What is Sewol ferry tragedy? The Sewol ferry tragedy was a devastating maritime disaster in 2014. It resulted in the deaths of 304. Oh my gosh. What? How have I not heard about this? Overloaded cargo. The ship carried an excessive amount of cargo well beyond its legal safe limit. Sharp turn. Wow. 304 people, man. Here Taeyang is feeling survivor's guilt. The guilt of having survived while his friends have passed. Many people who have lost their loved ones often feel like committing themselves so they can meet the other person in the afterlife. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. She feels guilty about surviving. I came out of this alive, but my friends didn't. Yang Jeong-won, Sewol survivor. We even have quotes. Jungkook is also a survivor, thinking about his lost friends. Jimin even goes back to the sea to reminisce. Do you notice all the abandoned suitcases and clothes in this carriage? Oh my gosh. I'm guessing the train kind of represents the ferry? I don't know, but this is so... Like, they've done a really, really good job with the symbolism BTS have. I'm sure this song resonates with people a lot, especially from Korea, so... But the abandoned suitcases and no one on the carriage, that's just... And all the clothes everywhere? Those abandoned suitcases and clothes represent all the students who went on their field trip with their belongings but never came back. It is widely known the Korean government has been heavily criticized by the way they handled the tragedy. The media didn't report the full truth, the families kept in the dark about what happened. Wow. They were forced, I'm guessing, but... Oh my gosh, oh no, what do we... Hold up. Oh, I can't even imagine how horrible that is. Most tragically, the captain told the students to stay in their spot instead of evacuating. Most of the students drowned while the captain and many crew members evacuated the sinking ship. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't know any like of the full details, but the captain doesn't sound like trained person. I need to know more. I need to look into this. In the lyrics of Spring Day, Ratmon mentions Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer is a movie by Korean director Jun Ho Bong. The movie takes place entirely on a train. The movie symbolizes human society where the people in the front of the train, upper class government, treat the tail of the train, regular people, in an inhuman way. It's getting deeper. It's getting even deeper. I might need to watch that movie.
Belong to the front. You belong to the tail. Know your place. Keep your place.
What? I believe this reference is a criticism to how younger people and ordinary citizens of South Korea are expected to always follow orders, even if it means being oppressed by authorities, just like what happens to the students of the ferry. So, they were pretty much helpless. As in, like, they couldn't go against any authority figure because out of, I guess, respect. That's too much. In the Snowpiercer movie, one guy finally decides to revolt against the injustice, so he seats out towards the front of the train to confront the train owners, government. Here, Ratmonster is doing the same thing. Wow. Omelas is the name of the fictional town. It's from the book. Hold up. I'm missing it. It's from the book, The Ones Who Walk Away from the Omelas. Synopsis. The One Who Walks Away from the Omelas is the story of a utopian society whose survival and happiness depends on the suffering of a child. What? In short, it's about how someone's happiness and prosperity means someone else is suffering. There are those who ignore the suffering to stay happy. Ignorance is a bliss. Then there are those who walk away from it. I see. You know, there's billionaires in this world, and they're not giving a single dime to those who are suffering. And obviously the people who are suffering probably have no resources to get out of the suffering that they're in. Wow, this is actually a story. Here, Hobie and Sugar represents the citizens of Omelas. Omelas is full of people, thus no vacancy. Wow. This guy's got it spot on. Ratmonster represents someone walking forwards to confront injustice. What's this scene? This scene mirrors a scene in Snowpiercer when the main character reaches the middle of the train. He is attacked by people who would not let rebels through. Although it looks like a fun scene, it's actually not. Gosh, so the cake is probably not a cake in the actual movie. See Ratmonster's somber expression. He is trying to confront injustice in the society and government, but people are bringing him down and literally throwing things at him. Here Jin represents the ones who have passed away. He looks up at all the others who are growing up, while he is stuck at the bottom, unable to grow up and go. Oh, that's actually really sad. I should have listened to you guys. I didn't doubt you guys saying that this is going to be really sad, but I didn't expect it to be like completely devastating. The rusty merry-go-round behind Jungkook represents a loss of childhood. The next few scenes are basically the survivors of the tragedy going about with their regular lives, having fun with friends, doing usual growing up stuff. However, they still feel emptiness and loss. Look at Jungkook's eyes, man. You can tell this really affected them. Also, J-Hope like leaning away from the cake, like he doesn't even want to sort of celebrate this. This is truly like a masterpiece of a song. Here Jimin picks up the shoes of a survivor washed up on shore. This upcoming laundry room scene is very meaningful, an important scene. Why? Fighting back tears, an 18-year-old boy who spoke for the survivors said, "Grown-ups are constantly telling us to forget and cheer up, but we will remember and recollect our friends, because not forgetting them is what we can do at best. Just as we will remember them, please don't forget them." 18-year-old Sewol survivor. That is crazy. That actually makes me angry. Telling them to forget and cheer up. That's ridiculous, bro. Don't forget. Wow. The mountain of pile, yeah. It is an absolute mountain. They had to use a crane for this. In 2010, an artist named Christian Boltanski held an art installation, a 40-foot tall mountain pile of clothing. Each piece of clothing was deposited on top of the mountain pile. Okay. So it was an art piece. Wow, okay. Symbolically carrying the souls of those who inhabited the clothes to a higher place. This might have been an inspiration for the clothes pile. As life moves on, the boys realize it's their duty to seek justice. The yellow ribbons behind are similar to the Sewol ferry yellow ribbon campaign. Here Jungkook finally wakes up and runs in the same path as Rat Monster to seek justice for what happened. He thinks he's in a fight alone, but this is amazing, guys. This scene symbolizes that even if injustice is achieved or not achieved, what's done is done. The dead will not come back to life. However, as long as we remember the ones who have died, they will live in our memories. Okay. Here Jungkook striking a match is reminiscent of the scene in Little Match Girl, an old fairy tale where every time she lights up a match, she sees her loved ones who have passed away. In the previous scene, he was alone, but after striking a match, he had everyone around him. This is actually beautiful, guys. That's something I did not notice. Wow. In the Snowpiercer movie, the humans are stuck living inside the train because the world outside has completely frozen. It represents how many of us are stuck inside a society or government that is oppressive with no way out. Oh yeah. F the government, bro. However, one of the characters, a Korean guy, suspects that there is a possibility of life outside the train. There is a way out of the oppressive system. This is truly amazing. He saw a snowflake enter the train for the first time in many years. Snowflakes would not be able to form in the temperature is sub-zero/frozen. So he realizes that somewhere outside the Earth is slowly warming up again. There is hope for survival outside. It's the fact that those on the boat had hope of survival, but someone, or the authority figures, were not there to help them. Were not there to even, they were there to just give them orders, and the orders were completely wrong. That's just terrible. Here Jimin steps out of the train, out of the oppressive system that is society and government, that he tried to downplay the tragedy. He invites us with him. The tree represents hope, a new life, a spring day. In many cultures, shoes are hung on trees to commemorate the day. Just as we cannot forget them, we ask that the citizens of this country also never forget them. We ask that anyone doesn't forget them. BTS are so much more deep than I ever thought. And this has come out at a really, I'm reacting to this at a really great time, because obviously this is a disaster. But BTS, they've pulled out of the Grammys just recently, and I'm so happy that they did. F the Grammys. I've never liked the Grammys. They snub so many artists, but I'm not entirely sure about the story, but I'm pretty sure that they pulled out of the Grammys because the new category that got announced. I'm pretty sure it's called the Best Asian Pop category, and BTS pulled out because, they feel that their music should be celebrated worldwide and not put into a category like that. They shouldn't be boxed inside a category, and that's just another example of BTS going against, the bigger guy. I would argue that the BTS is bigger than the Grammys, if I'm being honest, but it's just a popularity contest, if I'm being honest. There's obviously some good music deserves awards, but if they're going to do categories like this and also snub so many great artists because they're not popular enough, or I'm sure Grammys actually does have bias. I just hate the Grammys. But anyways, back to this video. This is just so emotional. Absolutely amazing MV by BTS. So deep. There was so much lore, but also it continued with BTS classic, amazing singing, amazing songwriting, amazing production. I just loved this. I love this song. I'm gonna call it what it is. This is the best BTS song I've heard so far, and it's definitely lived up to, my expectations. It's exceeded my expectations. This song was so much better than what I could have ever imagined. Also, although this is just like a theory about that, you know, Spring Day is about the ferry tragedy and also Snowpiercer and all that. Either way, if it's not directly, like completely about that, it just has so much correlation to it that it is basically that. I don't know how to put it into words, but you guys know what I mean. The big picture is that there's a lot of oppression and it should be fought against. But yes, BTS have become honestly my new favorite artist. I love BTS. I love BTS. It's just getting it's so much fun to react to these guys. I'm feeling every emotional possible during this journey and I am going to continue. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions, drop it in the comments or go on Patreon. Head over there to, you know, suggest me music directly. Other than that, I say we end it here. Very good music video. I'll see you guys later.